How are you? I hope all is well with yourself, your loved ones, and your pets. If this is your first time in, welcome on in. We are so happy to have you here. Okay. If you are a returning, reoccurring supporter of the community and the channel, welcome back. Thank you for your continued love and support. It does not go unnoticed. Okay. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Scorpio. I almost called you guys Scorpio. Some of you guys, too, Geminis, could benefit from a gut cleanse. Some of you guys are needing to take a colonoscopy or have your colons checked. Some of you guys, too, Geminis, need to maybe take a dewormer as well. Okay, something about your health this month and the month of April. I feel like Gemini, you addressing your health issues now will help you be able to take off by the month of Leo season. So I feel like Leo season, Geminis, is yours as long as you take care of the little fine tweaks that you need to do as it relates to your health. So remember, your gut health is also connected to your mental health and your financial health as well. Okay, I keep calling you Scorpio. Are you guys dealing with the Scorpio, Geminis? Let me know how this resonates. Okay, without further ado, Gemini, let's get into your general reading for the month of April. For all of the Geminis watching Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Mercury placements, what is it that Geminis are needing to know for April, the month of April 2026? Connect me with all the Geminis out there, those who will, and those who are watching the live. Hello, and those who are watching the replay. Geminis, connect me with the energy of Geminis. What is it that Geminis are needing to know for the month of April? Geminis, if you find that the reading resonates, hit the like button, comment down below, and definitely hit the subscribe button so that you stay tuned and connected with your homegirl, me. Okay, Geminis, this is your general reading. What's the present? What Gemini's going through presently? Okay, what is the past that Gemini's been experiencing? The past. Okay. What's the future? Future. The future energy for Geminis. Okay. So your current Gemini, Nine of Wands with the Four of Swords in reverse. You are speaking out, Geminis. You are delegating, okay? You are taking a stand, okay? You are no bullshit, no nonsense, Geminis, okay? Also, I feel like Geminis, some of you guys could have been coming off of a heartache, coming out of a betrayal, or having some newfound information that's disclosed to you, Gemini. And so because you had that experience happen to you, Gemini, you are out here sharing the message and sharing what your story to other people to let people be aware. Some of you guys could be a great community organizer as well. Some of you guys are maybe into politics or use social media or digital media to talk about politics or to talk about the injustices that are occurring in our reality. Some people, okay, may see you as angry Geminis, but you're an angry Geminis. You're just really passionate, okay, Geminis. You are here to speak and to convey your passions. And also, Gemini, it's okay for you to change your mind as well, Geminis. As you change your mind, you free and you liberate other people as well, okay, Gemini? So don't be afraid, Gemini, to continue to speak up. Welcome in, Carrie. Okay, Geminis. I don't know what you're being boisterous about, Geminis, but there are people who are like, dang, Gemini is not letting up. What are you not letting up on? Okay, Gemini, there's something that you are not letting up on. Other people are like, wow, didn't I say that? I just want to confirm. The deck says unapologetic. There's something that you're not letting up on, Gemini. Okay, you give zero fucks. Okay, Gemini. You're done people pleasing, Gemini. Okay, some of you guys, Gemini, you've been, like I said, people may be looking at you as the angry woman, Gemini, but you're not angry. You just had enough. Okay, Gemini, you're exercising your boundaries as well, Geminis. Some of you Geminis too were very passive about things with the Four of Swords in reverse. You were very passive. Okay. You never really communicated what was on your dome. You never really communicated what frustrated you. You never really communicated your brilliance or your observations about things. And no more to that, Gemini. Okay. You will rather die. Okay. Sorry. You would rather live than to die by the things that you don't say. You would rather live than to die by the things that you don't say. Okay, Geminis? Also, some of you guys may be a part of the minority, and so you represent minorities. You speak on behalf of minorities. Okay, Geminis, you're no longer worried about being polite, being the person liked. You're no longer the person who has the muzzle on. Okay, Gemini, some people could be reviewing you right now as rebellious. Okay, Geminis, but Geminis, you're not rebellious. You're on a mission. Okay, Geminis, you're determined. Okay, Geminis, there's a difference between being an angry person and somebody who's determined, somebody who's on a mission. Okay. Speak your purpose, Gemini. When things are enough is enough, you need to let everybody know that, hey, this is a boundary and I'm communicating that, Gemini. Well, Gemini, you may also, like I said, you may have went through something, a betrayal or something, and you are informing other women. Like I said, you could be a great community organizer. You could be a great public speaker. Okay. You could be a great activist. Okay, Geminis? Geminis, you're no longer being passive. And okay, that's your current. What was in your past? Some of you Geminis could have struggled with overindulging. Some of you Geminis could have struggled with overeating. Some of you guys Geminis can struggle with weight, okay? Your weight. Some of you guys Geminis could struggle with your like eating fast food, your addiction to fast food. Some of you guys Geminis struggled with your addiction in general, like some of you guys were trying to drown out something, Gemini, and you learned a new strategy on how to overcome. Heavy on Gemini, you used to eat your feelings away. Gemini, is that you? You used to eat your feelings away or overindulge in order to make yourself feel good or overindulge in order to remedy a situation. And that could be what you learned. You're sharing about how you learned how to overcome this, Geminis. Okay, Geminis? Let me know if that resonates in the comments, Geminis. Everybody has had something about them, Geminis, that they have had to look themselves in the mirror and say, this is holding me back. So Geminis, good for you for acknowledging the thing that was holding you back. There was something that was holding you back. Likely, I feel like for you, Geminis, it was food or your connection to food, Geminis. Is that true? Or some of you guys, if it wasn't food, some of you guys were heavy on overachieving. Okay? You are a heavy overachiever. Some of you guys never gave yourself a chance to rest, Geminis. You were always doing, doing, doing. You needed permission to be lazy. You don't need permission to be lazy, Gemini. If you need a break, you need a break, Gemini. If you need a break, Gemini, you need a break. Sometimes, Gemini, doing the bare minimum is more than enough. Okay, Geminis, I don't know how you've been running yourself ragged, Geminis. It could have been impacting the way, like I said, the way you eat, the way your digestion, okay, the way your skin looks. Okay, some of you guys could have been overly tired, okay, because you were prioritizing other people instead of prioritizing yourself. Some of you guys could have been struggling with maybe having thyroid issues because you weren't speaking up. You were just doing, doing, doing instead of communicating. Is that you, Geminis? You always had the need to feel productive. If you weren't productive, you felt like you were falling behind, Geminis. Geminis, you are not bad because you're falling short, Geminis. You're not bad because you didn't meet your high expectations, Gemini. Give yourself a break. I feel like some of you Geminis are into like motivational speaking. You're a coach or you help people overcome these things because you've gone through these things. What is the future message for Gemini? The strength in reverse. I feel like Geminis, you're no longer in competition with yourself. You've released being in competition with yourself, Geminis, and you only do things out of pure passion. If you're not, as if it's not 100% hell yes, then you don't do it, Geminis. Okay, Five of Wands in reverse and the Strength in reverse. You don't give negativity any space. Look, you don't give sadness any space anymore. You talk about how to overcome that. Strength in reverse, Five of Wands in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse. I definitely feel like some of you guys, if you've been looking for your calling, it's definitely made to help people to overcome maybe addiction, weight loss as it relates to like their emotional, as it relates to emotions. You know what I mean? I feel like Geminis, you have a story you've been through and you're here to help other women, okay, by sharing your message, okay? Some of you Geminis are here to maybe even talk about like, or to help people who turn to fitness as a way to overcome emotions. And maybe you help them realize that it's not the act of doing fitness that overcomes the emotion, but more the present, the mindfulness, okay, of what you've been through and the reason why you've been through it, the ability to communicate that, okay, as the way to overcome. I think Geminis, you are to work with people who are high performers. Okay, that's your calling, to work with people who are high performers, to bring them back to reality, to let them know that they are human and they are in this world to have human experiences. Ooh, Gemini, you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot of inner turmoil, inner sadness, inner competition, okay, inner lack of validation, Geminis. Baby, Gemini, you could help a lot of people. You really could help a lot of people, Geminis, because you've been there. There's a lot of people, Geminis, who don't like to talk about where they've been. Okay, there's a lot of people who don't like to talk about where they have been, Gemini. Your endurance, Gemini, is what sets you apart. People knowing the travesties that you've been through, the betrayals that you've been through, and how you picked yourself up and overcame, Gemini, that's one of your superpowers. Also, where a financial blessing could come through for you, Geminis. Let's get into the oracle messages. What are the oracle messages for Gemini for the month of April? The month of April for Geminis. What is the oracle messages for our Geminis? Sun, moon, rising, north node, and Mercury. What is it that Geminis are needing to know for the month of April? Those who are watching the live, hello. And those who are watching the replay. Gemini for the month of April. Intimacy, but it came out in reverse. Those too many cards. Intimacy. What else for the month of April for Gemini? Intimacy and apology. Gemini, is there somebody who you used to be intimate with? It could be even a friend, okay? But they owe you an apology, Geminis. And they're going to come forward in the month of April, Gemini, to give you the apology. Gemini, and don't allow this person to have buts in their apology. If they're apologizing, allow the apology to be a full sentence and not a clause. Okay, if someone is attaching a clause to the apology, it's not genuine, and they're doing it for a hidden intention. An apology is an apology, period. There's no clause behind an apology. Sorry, but, sorry, therefore, sorry, however. There's none of that in an apology. If somebody's doing that to you, Gemini, keep it pushing. Don't allow that person back in your space. But there is somebody who wants to give you an apology. Okay, with the intimacy coming in reverse, Gemini, I feel like this person, don't allow this person back into your space the same way that they used to have proximity to you. Yeah, with new beginnings in reverse, don't allow this person back in. You can accept an apology. Okay, you can accept it. You can forgive them, but you don't have to re-invite them into your space, Geminis. Okay. Ooh, Geminis. You need to be sharing, Geminis. Get on digital media. I feel like Geminis, you've been thinking about it for way too long. You need to share your voice. Okay, April is for the month of you sharing your voice, sharing your experiences. Okay, Gemini. Let's close out Gemini's reading. What's the cosmic message for the month of April for the Geminis? Those who are watching the live and those who will be watching the replay. Didn't I say somebody wants to confess to you, and that confession is likely coming through an apology? You were right, Gemini. I'm sorry I did this to you. I know I did this to you. I know I was in the wrong. Gemini, yeah, somebody will let you know. This person is likely at a distance. Some of you guys can meet a long distance lover, or this person is traveling to your city. Okay, Geminis, if you meet somebody who's traveling through town, don't automatically discard them because you guys don't live at the same place. Okay, be open to this connection. Okay. Also, Gemini, there might be a person who has a friend who they've been trying to match make you, but they live at a distance. If that's the case, I would avoid that person. There's some information that you don't know or that your friend isn't telling you about this person that they are trying to match make you. If you meet somebody on your own, okay, Gemini, through running errands and they live at a distance and they want to get to know you, get to know them. If the message resonates, let me know in the comments section below. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you stay in tune and connected with my energy and future readings for your sign, Gemini. Happy April. Okay. Use your voice, Gemini. There's some money for you to make in your voice. I know you're